Hello, my Flat Earth family. This is Marilyn Spirit Level, and you see on the screen a very interesting little video that I wanted to talk a little bit about. It came to mind today because I have been looking into some things, and this seemed to come to mind, and I'm wondering what you guys think about it too. So what I was watching was some of these Antiquetech videos, and I'll tell you exactly which ones they are, but let's just go over this Three Little Pigs story just briefly here. And as you remember, there's the three little pigs, and one builds his house out of straw. Let me see if I can make it just go really fast and see if we'll get the idea. And then the other one builds his house out of sticks. And and then we got the third one who's building his house out of bricks. Now, you know, the story is that, you know, if you build your house out of straw, you can be really done fast and have lots of time to play. And the same guy for build his house out of sticks. They have a lot of time to play. But the guy who builds his house out of bricks, he's working hard, and there's a lot of cute little songs that go with it. And then what happens is, here we got the wolf. Now, we do know that a wolf is just the wild ancestor of the dog. So it has come to mind that there is some other things going on, like the video or the book on Animal House, where the animals actually represent people. So whenever you're watching these cartoons, they're put in a way that the real meaning is hidden. So now let me just show you what happens to this guy here. He watch what he does. He pretends to go away. He's trickery. He's fooling the little pigs about it. And look what happens. He comes in sheep's clothing. And he tries to be somebody he's not. See? And says all these things. So then he does blow the house of sticks down. And then the two pigs run over to the brother and go into the house of bricks. And of course, you know, the end of this story is that the wolf cannot blow the house of bricks down. And, you know, he even comes down the chimney and gets hot in the pot there, and he does take off and run away. But that's the story. So now I wanted to relay this to what I've been watching this week. And I guess the first thing I'd like to bring up is the UAP channel. And am I mistaken on this? The UAP channel, no, I'm not mistaken. Hold on a second. There it is. That's the one I wanted. Okay. So, energy weapons of our past. And let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Global Vision. As you can see right down there in the bottom, it's Global Vision who put this one on. So, energy weapons of our past. And what he talks about in here, let me turn that on. Oh no. Oh, there it goes. Computer's a little slow. There we go. So he's going to this museum. And he gets to the room where there's some of these older weapons. It's a really nice little video. I recommend you watch it. I'll see if I can't put it in the comment section. I mean the description section of this. Oh. Play. There we go. And he was talking about cannons. Now with cannons, look at this. Look at these circles up in the sky here. The smoke rings. Now, these vortex weapons, look, there's a dirigible right up there. And look, I mean, the pictures, it's just fascinating to know that these things have been around. And, you know, our government just lies and lies. Here's another cannon with all this beautiful writing. And look, it's very short. It's a vortex directed energy. It's not a, it does not shoot a cannonball. So look, here's all these other cannons. And I wanted to, he said there is nothing in there. There's no, on the inside of the cannons, there's no rifling or any kind of marks on the inside. And look at this one, how it's flared out at the end. See that? That is an antenna. What does he call that? Please watch the video. It just escaped me. So, there. I think it's important that you go watch these. And oh, and then he's pinging on it. There's sound. It starts with an R. I hate when I have a brain fart. So anyway, okay, let me show you something else here. These cannons, see, I just typed in cannon smoke rings, pics of cannon smoke rings, and you have all of these pictures here. And look, you can actually use these to knock things over. I'm sure if we had them operating the way our ancient ancestors did, that they would be far more effective. It's called a high-powered vortex cannon. This one over here. Oh, no. Let me see if I can get you that. Oh, it's way over there. Huh. There, that's a high-powered vortex cannon, this guy here. Now, I have seen... Did you ever go to one of those reenactments? Civil War reenactments. Now, there's questions as to whether there really was a Civil War. I understand that. But if you go to the reenactment, I went to the one in Gettysburg a few years ago when they had the anniversary. Was it, now what was it, 150 years? I don't remember. No, 200 years? I don't know. I guess it was the Civil War. Holy cow. I better look that up. I had a long day, did not get much sleep last night, so forgive me for all this. But I saw a smoke ring coming out of the cannons that they fire. Of course, they do not put cannonballs in them. So, they just have the smoke ring coming out, and it is very interesting. This one was huge. And there you can see some smoke rings coming out. And these actually knocked things over. If you go, there is another video I watched where they had these cannons. They were firing them and knocking over boxes, and like there was a little hut and outside, and he knocked that over. So, so the cannons and the smoke rings and it's really the air. This is what reminded me of this guy. The huffing and puffing was the blast of air. And this guy represents, now here's something else that you have to know. See that you're putting all these things together. I have done things on my page about the Seno. Let me see if I can find this. I have it up here. There he is. The Senocephalic dog man. Okay. There's the video. Down at the bottom you can see it. Do the dog-headed men have souls? Letter from 9th century monk, primary source. And then look, here's another video right over here about the Senocephaly, race of dog-headed people. Now what you need to know about that is, if you look up Senocephaly, the definition says dog head, or it even says baboon. So this is a creature with a different shaped head, elongated skull, and I can imagine there are variations of this, and they don't all look like that. They could look a little different, like that guy right there. He looks a little bit different. So baboon was listed in the definition. So you know there is some people that have been called apes, and take a look at them. Take a look at that situation and see if any of the other traits, do they have a soul? Are they empathetic? Are they a race of people that are really kind and loving? Then consider that these dog-headed people over the years have become more human looking. So they do not look so doggish anymore, although they do have a different shaped head. The modern ones, yes, I do think that they still exist, probably not to this degree, but they have non-human traits. There are non-human traits. So take a look at that. And look at what these, what do dogs do? Let's talk about the traits of dogs. What do dogs do? Let me see. Back here. Here we go. Well, this is what dogs do, don't they? Yeah. So, look at the types of people that have this have this kind of thing going on in their lives. And you know, we have a lot of that going on with pedophilia, all the sexual things going on. And here we have a pack of dogs, wolves, and they circle their prey. And they work in a pack. That is a trait of a dog. They are pack animals, and they are predators. They hunt down their prey in a pack, and they all go for the kill. So that's another trait. So these kinds of things you should look at. And there's the cannon thing again. There's the cannon thing. Okay. The other thing I was saying with this, the 3 pigs thing, is the piggy who built his house out of bricks. Look at this. Look at this. Now tell me, I did not make this little cartoon. This is a Walt Disney cartoon. Look at that. Ay, ay, ay. So the chain is preventing him from getting in. But the little piggy who built his house out of the bricks, here's another video that I saw. This is the UAP channel, and their video is bricks out the wazoo, UAP. That's a video he did on bricks, and he looks at how many bricks it takes to build these buildings. Now, all this ties in together, so I'm not going all over the place here. It does. It all ties in together. And here, let me turn that on and let it catch up. There we go. But all these bricks, there was a really beautiful picture in here of a house. All these are bricks. And then they're clad over, I think. Okay, I think the house was back here. Child labor, all these. There was the house there. Oh, there it is. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the color in that. But if you go down, look at those. Look at all the bricks that it would take to do those. And the stone, look at that. Just amazing. And the orphan trains. So, so the 3 Little Pigs has a lot going on in this little fairy tale here. We've got the little piggies who like to play, so they could be the orphans. We have the big bad wolf. He could be the dog people. We have the bricks. We have blowing the houses down. That's the air weapons. And I just thought it all just came together in that fairy tale. Some of the things that I had been watching this week. So I'm sorry if I was a little bit remiss in some of the words I had to remember that I can't even remember now. But okay, I just thought I'd let you guys see that, and I'm not out doing much street teaching because it's getting really cold. Maybe in a week or so I can go out when it gets a little bit warmer And I hope you all have a good evening. Take care.